Hello, hello. Welcome to the first comment review of the new year. Last comment review video was a banger for some people and not for a few people. So we're starting off fresh. We're starting off with some nice comments to kick off the new year. I'm talking like this because this is actually the first video I'm recording. I'm recording this before the market watch that you're gonna watch that you watched yesterday, and before anything else you're gonna watch later this week. So I'm doing this one first just to get it out of my system, just to kind of get the easy stuff out of the way. You know what I mean? So anyway, today we review the comments as we do every Wednesday now for the most part, and we just talk about you guys because you are the ones that watch these videos, right? And you're the ones that even go as far as to leave comments. So I want you guys to know that your comments are read and appreciated, or if you're being a dick, they're not appreciated and just laughed at. So that's it. If you want to be in these videos, leave a comment on the video. You might get in. And of course, like, comment, subscribe. Okay. We start with Kite. Are you even a fan of Digimon? I picked this comment for this question for the first comment of the video because of the context. Like, just outside of TCG. An online client would have been great, of course, but this is great for fans of card Digimon, not just pieces of cardboard. He asked a very good question. I'm going to give you a very honest answer because you went out of your way to ask such a good question. My fan Digimon, technically the answer is yes. I fell in love with Digimon with the first movie, the Diboromon one, and then I watched the whole first season, back on cable, back in the day, and I didn't really watch anything else besides that. But Digimon was always cool, and I liked the Digimon first movie so much that throughout the years, I'd see it sometimes. I'd just watch it. I'd just watch it, just for fun, whatever. And the Digimon card game came out, and I'm like, oh yeah, Omnimon, Diaboromon, these dudes are cool. I might come in and want to try it, so we'll try it. And here we are. We're here. We are here. So yes, I technically like Digimon. Do I care enough to care about any other medium in which they use to promote Digimon, except for like the very oldest stuff? No, I don't really care enough. The only things about Digimon I really like are the first season, the first movie, the card game, the Digi Battle card game. These old cards, that I have here of a stack, like these old cards, these are not the oldest cards. These ones, hold on, one second. These cards, these ones, this. I played this as a kid, a little bit. As a kid, no one knew how to play this game. I'm pretty sure, but that's all I like about Digimon. Really, I'll be honest. I don't really care for anything else, and I'm not going to pretend that I do. When a new Digimon game comes out, I'll try it for the sake of trying. I played Digimon Survive. I tried it. I got really bored of it really quickly, but I tried it. Whatever. So yeah. Hope that answered your question. At the end of the day, I do like Digimon, but I don't really care for any of their extra stuff. To me, a webcomic is a nothing burger. Even worse than a nothing burger. Like a burnt patty. That's just me, though. Mr. Japan Underground. Yo, the band pair idea is what I always want to do in Yu-Gi-Oh! I love that. Well, I'm glad you love that. It's a good idea. It's a way to, hit the infinite combo without hitting any of the decks that the cards are meant for. That's pretty cool. It's fine. JFox50. I'm convinced that Bandai doesn't test their Digimon product. Taking the following information with a grain of salt. I was listening to a Digimon podcast, and apparently it is very common for Japanese companies to design product, then outsource the testing. I'm sure Bandai just gave it the stamp of approval once the outsourced company was done, so they can move on to the next project. Bandai has like 5 games now. So, seems plausible. I still enjoy the game. I read another comment about this kind of too. Like, do you expect Digimon to test every combination of cards possible? I'm going to tell you what I expect. And this doesn't happen in the world, by the way. But I'm going to tell you what I would expect. I would expect card game companies, when they design a card, they should be able to do a sniff test. And they should be able to see, okay, is this card strong? Yes or no? If this card is strong, is it broken? Yes or no? And then, in that discovery process, think of combinations that could abuse that particular card. Give you a hint. Let's take this very recent banned pair combo announcement. with the blue tamer and the promo Digimon. All right, you have a blue tamer that says you can play a Digimon at the start of your opponent's turn. Okay. Was there really no thought in anyone's head that said if you play a Digimon, gain memory, and it passes back to them turn because it passes them back because that Digimon on play gains memory? Was that really not a thought in anyone's brain? I'm going to tell you, if people in Japan and people here figured it out, you're telling me that none of the designers thought that? It leads me to three outcomes. Either they're stupid, either they didn't test their product at all, or three, they didn't do the necessary research. They might have tested tiny bit, but nothing crazy. I don't know which one it is, so I'm not going to judge and assume I know which one it is. But does it seem like they do their trial and tribulations with all these cards? I don't think so. But that's just me. Who knows? Next, Jordan Kirby. I'm glad that you do Omnimon to start. Never change, man. And I never will change. Omnimon for life, man. Jace Mullins, 5007. After watching all your market watch videos from 2023, I can confirm you were right about 90% of the time with price speculations. Thanks for the market news. I think he's lowballing me with 90%, not going to lie. But you know what? Even if I'm right 9 times out of 10, right? And these are Digimon cards. They're not big sums of money you're winning or losing, right? You're doing fine. So use this guy as like a, you know how like a testimony, that's the word I'm looking for. You know how some stores release testimonies about what their customers say to try to get people to come to the store, and they'll plaster those testimonies all over the internet and whatever, and signs and whatever. Radio commercials too. Yeah, this is my testimonial. I was right about 90% of the time. Again, think I lowballed, but 90% of the time, you know, my stock trades are right 90% of the time, which is actually really funny. 90% is obviously not exact. It could be a little lower, a little higher depending on the month. But, you know, as a day trader, when I have time to day trade, you have to make responses quickly. So, right, even if you sell at a quick little 5% bump, you're still making money off your stock, right? So, yeah, anyway, yes. Good. I'm glad this guy found it useful. And if this guy found it useful, that means it is a universal rule that everything I say is at least 90% right. Which is good. Love to see it. Jet Force Gem. It's sad I can almost buy a case of EX01 for this price for a price of a place of analog use. And this guy says not worth it. So, yeah. You either, if you're looking for the place of analog use, you buy the analog use. If you aren't, then you buy the case and have fun with it. That's really it. I wouldn't touch EX01 with a 10-foot pole anymore, but that's fine. Not a big deal. All right. This is the comment. This is one of a few. I use the term a few loosely. Dudes out here hating on other creators for no real reason instead of, I don't know, building a healthy community with them. And then they had a little argument in the comments and whatever. Blah, blah, okay. Some people in the comments of last comment video thought that I was a little bit harsh. You know, just a tad on the mean side. A little mean. Okay. For context, there was a comment about tradition. Why do I always cover Omnimon at the start of my market watches? Why? What's the point? It's tradition. It's branding. And, you know, I talked about another content creator's choice of tradition and branding at the start of their market watch videos. And that was all it was intended to be. It wasn't meant to be this big song and dance. You see, I don't hate any of the Digimon or Bandai content creators. I like a few of them, but I'm indifferent towards the rest. I actually actively go out of my way to not hate anyone or start beef or do any of that. Why? I just don't care. I don't have the time. I run a couple businesses. I don't have the time to like make beef with other creators. If I want beef, I'm gonna go to the store, buy some hamburgers and eat them. You know, I don't have time. I don't. Okay? It may sound in the word choice that I use a little bit harsh, blunt, whatever. That's all true. But like, I'm not going out of my way to like, you know, make fun or whatever. And some people might say, that's so not true, Mario. You're so full of it. What are you talking about? No, it's not. The only time anything ever comes up about anything is if my stream viewers sub or get to sub for me to watch a video. 9 times out of 10, that's where it comes from. And I'm going to say that in some of the videos we watch, we hear some very uneducated things. It is what it is. It is what it is. There are some very uneducated things that happen on the internet. That's just the world we live in. So it's not really making fun. It's just reacting to things. That's what we do and every day in the world, by the way. Every day in the world, we react to different things. It's just how it is. And anyway, so if anyone got upset by last week's little tradition scene, there's no disrespect intention, no intentional disrespect, no bullying, no hatred, no beef, no nothing. Just commentary. And that's it. If any Digimon content creators want to build something with me, they know where I am. And if they don't, then that's fine too. I know a couple that do, and that's great, and we'll build some great things one day if we still choose to go that route. And if we don't, I'll just continue doing what I'm doing. And if the whole world crashes and burns and I can't make Digimon content anymore, well, I'm still fine anyway because I have another business or two to work on. I'm okay, but no. I don't want anyone to think that I go out of my way to, be insensitive or insult other people. I don't. I don't look for it, and I don't really intend to do that. All right. Kira C91. I got a Mastermon deck for Christmas along with the whole Blast Ace booster box. That's very nice. What'd you guys get for Christmas? Let me know in the comments. Nice gifts. Good stuff. The Battle City Boys Digimon. Clickbait title. Was hoping to find these hot Secon players so I can avoid them. This person is not interested in fraternizing with the enemy, I see. Fair enough, fair enough. Bert, 4313, different Bert. Kind of missed how a Purple Wisdom trainer is at $10 while the others are below $5. You see, you know how many people have left me this type of comment about the Wisdom training? I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm going to give you guys a harsh reality check. I don't comment on every Digimon card at all times going through a movement. Again, because I would need an hour to do that some days. I would. We are definitely at the point, though, where I could do 3 market watches a week and have different content covered on the 3rd. I think we're there. I'm going to wait a little bit longer before I test the waters with that, obviously. And then in that kind of case, yeah, there'd be more time to cover that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, we don't cover the Purple Wisdom training because it makes sense. Not to mention his statement was wrong in the first place because the Black training was covered last week was also up there. Like, people are just all over the place. It's what it is. People are people. They're humans, I guess. Califuentes 881. I think you're 100% right about Chimeramon being that good and splashable in many decks is bound to go up. Yes, I am also 100% right. I do know that. It's nice that someone else also recognizes that. Final comment of the day today goes to Chasm Skulker, Lord Farquaad, and all his magnificent glory. It would not be a regular week on the Digimon universe if we didn't cover some kind of Lord Farquaad commentary, some kind of meme about this luscious hair that I have growing. And yeah, there you go. All right, that's it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. See you later. Bye.